So I'll just remind you all that when Metatron comes, he has a funny voice. For those of you who are not familiar with him, that's not because technically Metatron has a funny voice. It's just how he comes through me. And I encourage you to use your discernment about any information that comes through, right? If it feels right, please, take it as your own. If it doesn't feel right, please just let it go, because your discernment is more important than any messages that come from anyone else, right? I am a full body trance channel, so I don't remember. If there's any clarity you need with your questions, please, make sure that you get that clarity from Metatron. I sometimes have people reaching out after events going, well, he said this and this, and it's kind of like I kind of have to go back in and ask him, kind of say, what was this all about? So I enjoy these Friday evenings. They have become one of my favorite things. Metatron and I do lots of different things, from channeling practice to, the walk-in circle. And this is just one of my favorite. It's always full of love. Excuse me, please don't pick on the furniture. That's not okay. No, that's not okay. Cats. All right. All righty. So, any questions for me before I bring Metatron in? Anything that you need to ask me about the process? You're welcome to ask any questions. I'm going to ask you that you start out with one question so that anybody who has questions can get theirs answered, and then we'll come around for round 2 if there's still questions to be answered. Okay? I do ask that when you're asking Metatron your question, that you come on screen. It makes it so much easier. Really appreciate that if you will kindly do that for us. Excuse me. Okay. All righty. Are you ready? I hope you enjoy. I will look forward to seeing you. Well, there goes that. I'll look forward to seeing you on the backside. All right. All right. Good day to you. And as our woman says, happy Friday. A lot of beautiful and familiar faces today. Thank you for coming to spend some of your Friday evening with us. Yeah. Have you noticed the interesting energy this week? Yeah. Our woman actually struggled all through the week. Anybody else struggle this week? Yeah. It's okay to struggle. the key is to remember to care for yourself while you're struggling, right? Because so many times you will just try to push through. And sometimes you have to, right? But other times you do it out of habit. You just continue to push on, push through. And what's happening in your world right now, and what is happening, on Gaia and with all of the frequencies, it is actually becoming more debilitating to push through, because you don't really come out the other side. You just continue to push and push and push. We've been speaking to people about where do you push in your life, right? Because that is your struggle. That is where your flow becomes distorted, right? Pushing. Yeah, Deborah knows. She heard us talk about this. Yeah. We even gave homework, right? When you feel that you are pushing to move something, whether it be your own physical body, a situation, a relationship, a job, whatever it is, what is happening is that you are contracting the energy in your field. And what happens when you contract the energy in your field? Several things, right? You're not able to receive. And so that thing that you're pushing for, that you really, really want, right? You're not actually able to receive it because you're behind it trying to push it. Interesting concept, yeah? Interesting concept. So we encourage you to look at where you're pushing in your life. And imagine that you can walk to the other side of it and invite it as opposed to pushing. Your soul has a specific timing, a specific cadence, and a way that it moves. If you're able to drop into the heart of you and into the heart of your soul, you will always be in alignment with your highest good. Not everything that you're pushing is in alignment with you. And that's a really good thing these days and these energies to pay attention to, right? If you feel that you must force something, if something's toxic and you're trying to untoxify it, right? That is not for your highest good. Sometimes being able to say, all right, I'm going to take my hands off of the wheel, and soul, I'm going to allow you to direct this circumstance or this relationship or this experience. Yeah. Being in control is a misconception. It's an illusion, right? Being in alignment, being in coherence with your soul ensures that you're always in the right spot at the right time. So during those weeks where you feel that you're struggling, like our woman has struggled, she actually canceled a circle this week and shifted clients so that she could just be flat and rest. There was no pushing, just honoring of who you are and how you feel in the moment. That's important, right? Knowing who you are and how you feel and honoring that will change your life. We give you all kinds of tidbits that'll change your life, but this is a biggie, particularly moving forward, because the next number of months are going to be energetically challenging. For many of you, your physical bodies will be impacted. Right? And so talk to your bodies, talk to your soul. Make sure that you're not pushing, but allowing yourself to receive that which is to your highest benefit. The soul guides with love. Yeah, it's all about the love. Most humans, our woman included, tries to think their way through things, try to figure it out. Well, that's really great for your grocery list, right? Or your calendar. It's not so great for your body sometimes and your spiritual evolution. We have been saying to people to imagine that you can take your head and place it in your heart and think from there. Your experiences will be transformed. You will be shifting from that pushing beta mind into your open, receptive, creative, aligned right brain, right? So please honor yourselves. If you find yourself pushing, take a moment, please, and ask yourself why. Because there's always a reason, right? Then check to make sure that that reason is in alignment with your heart, your soul. The journey is about to expand, beloved ones. Expansion does not come from pushing. It comes from alignment. It comes from knowing who you are and how you feel. It comes from how you place your feet upon this earth. Right. Allow yourself to be that beautiful soul that you are. Can you imagine if everyone were thinking from their heart, living from their soul? What a different picture would be painted upon this earth. You, beloved ones that are here today, if you will do this, let your heart be the clearinghouse. Stop pushing. Begin to receive. Trust, anchor, love yourself. Then you begin to change the world. You, little old you, begins to change the world. Because there's nothing outside of you, and you are God. God I am. All right. So we're going to listen to your questions very carefully tonight. And we may ask you where you're pushing, right? Mhm. All right. We have the beautiful cat here to assist us. And we are going to open the space for questions. Understand that all questions are welcome. And Kat will say, who's next, but everybody should have a raise hands function on their phone or their computer. If not, then flag Kat down and she will put you in the queue. All right? All right. Well, we can see Rick. So Rick, we're going to call upon you first and we're going to go from there. Okay, Kat?
Okay, perfect.
All right.
Okay, Metatron, I've been getting like a feeling like I should my mission. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Oh, okay. That I is either I thought originally maybe Arizona, Sedona, but I recently got the feeling that Mount Shasta is where I'm supposed to be, and then I was given like 17 months to be there. Uh,
All right.
but they in time between January of 26 until the fall of 27.
Okay.
But am I supposed to sell my home here
Mm.
and then my job? I mean, I wouldn't. There would be no where they I'm wanted. There's no jobs there. I mean, am I going to get some kind of assistance?
All right. So have you been to Mount Shasta?
No.
Then a decision like this we are hearing from your beloved guides that going and putting boots on the ground to see how it feels. This doesn't have anything to do with trusting, right? If you're being called, if you're being led, you need to do some reconnaissance, beloved one. Go, be with the mountain, boots on the ground, take a look at what's available to you there. It is a very closed community. Um, the winters are pretty uh, snowy. And so, unless you are, you know, doing work remotely, there's not a whole lot of work available.
Yes. Well, I was under the impression I would be working with the Dama and his wife with the inner earth. Is is that's what I've been given through what I my communications with guidance. Is that not right, or is that?
No, that is correct, but there also needs to be a way for you to put food on your table.
Yeah, that's the problem.
It's not a problem. It's just a challenge, right? That's why we say going and feeling it and seeing what's available, right? Um, will be important. It will help you greatly. We see that selling your house is not a good idea, right? Because
Okay.
it may be then what Adama is saying, what may happen is that you are there for a time and then back in your home before you're sent somewhere else to be of service, right? So you can rent out your home, whatever you feel is, you know, right for you, but they're saying, not to necessarily let go of the home.
Oh, okay. So my mission is a short mission there.
It is as long as it is, right?
Oh, okay.
We're not going to tell you it's 3 months or 6 months. You are in service, and so you will be there for a period of time, depending on your choices. Right?
Okay. All right. Well, thank you for your help,
Yeah.
Metatron.
It does not feel like a permanent move, my friend. Right?
Okay.
All right. Don't worry about it. Get your head into your heart.
I got one more question about Adama. I've never had any confirmation, but is his wife's name Elizabeth?
Hmm. No,
No. No.
no.
Okay. All right then.
All
Thank
right.
you.
Indeed. Indeed. All right. All right, Kat, who is next?
All right. The next one is Debbie.
Hello, beloved one. Good to see you.
Metatron, it's been a week.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm eating a healthy snack and drinking a beer.
That sounds good.
So cheers.
Cheers. Our woman doesn't drink, but the snack sounds good.
Yes, it tastes good too. This is my father passed away in January, and on the day that he passed, I was deep in meditation and I got a message that I feel is so important for the collective to learn about. And I can't look at the screen because I get emotional.
Right.
But the message was, due to no fault of anyone, he began his transition a little before he was ready.
Mm.
And there he is now. He is now greeting the souls of past lifetimes, but he has not reached his soul family yet. And I am not an excellent channel, so it's very possible I misunderstood, which please tell me, but I thought it was such an interesting message.
Yes. So, the connecting with the other selves or the past life selves, right? The multi-dimensional selves is one of the things that the soul does when it transits the body, right? But you have to understand that there's no finding the soul family. It's you are automatically back together again.
Okay.
So the rest of what you were hearing and what you got was spot on. It's just a little bit different in the finding of the soul family.
Yeah,
It's
he
like,
has not gotten there, but
yeah,
I understand.
yeah. So he lets out the breath, his last breath here in the physical realm, and takes an in-breath in what is source, right? And
And that's,
everything's there, right?
yes.
Everything's there.
So do transitions, can the spirits come to us as we in preparation,
Yes.
like hours and days before? That's what I thought.
They can come to you in this moment. They can be in your living
Yes.
room with you, right?
Yes.
The veil between you that are in physical and your loved ones that are in spirit is much thinner than everybody thinks, right?
Yes.
It's almost gossamer, right?
Yes. Metatron, may I share an experience?
Uh,
It's
yes.
it's one sentence.
Okay.
when my father comes through or my aunts, I cry. And that is the physical way I know that I am in connection.
Yes.
And I hope that's helpful to people, to if there's a consistency.
Beautiful. Thank you. Thank you, Debbie, for sharing that.
Thank you.
Appreciate it.
So much.
Indeed. All right, Kat, who would be our next victim?
Okay, so the next one is Gaetan.
Done.
Yes. Hi, Metatron.
Hello. How
We
have you
meet
been,
again.
brother?
I would like to know, if possible, I'd like to have more information about the Maelstrom Council and its relationship to me.
All right. So the Maelstrom Council is connected to Metatron, right? And it is connected to Maelestra. And the council moves through the cosmos, and their job is to serve, number one, to help awaken the ancestral memories of your lineages, right? That's one of the things that they do. Okay? So their connection to you is that you're part of the council, not the you that's sitting right there, right? But the you at your highest level. And so on some level, you are living a life here upon earth, and you're also traveling with the council through your consciousness. Is that a good start?
Yes, it's a good start.
You're picking up little tidbits, right? Are you feeling like you're connecting with them?
What's happening is I have dreams about water every night. And I have this feeling that I'm moving through dimensions with the waters.
Yeah. Excellent. So it's okay, Gaetan, to ask the council to show themselves to you, right? And it may not be that you see them, but you may feel them and know them, right? Know them as part of your collective, part of your family, right?
I'm not sure if it's an energy or a group of beings or both.
It is both. Everything has energy, my friend, right? This is a group of, we'll just call it beings, right? We'll just call it beings, souls. It's a collective. All right.
Okay.
Helpful.
Thank you.
Connect. Relationship. That for all of you, the deeper your relationship with your guidance, the easier the communication will be, right? And so take the time, invite them in, ask to be shown. Okay.
Okay.
All right, my friend. Good to see you today. Thank you for being here.
Metatron. Thank you.
Indeed.
Thank you.
All right, Kat.
Okay, the next one is Kim.
Hello, beloved one. Good to see you.
Thank you, Metatron. It's lovely to be with you as well. I find it more challenging to I channel for others, but it's challenging to do that for myself. So I really appreciate this opportunity. I've been having a legal issue for about 1.5 years. I've just found out that a court date that was set for April will be postponed. I don't know how far. That has brought financial issues. And recently I found out about a couple of medical issues. And so it's feeling to me that there's definite lessons here. And I'm wondering if I want to classify them, but I know if I define them, I limit them. And so I would just appreciate any feedback, any suggestions, any ideas you would have in terms of both taking care of myself and finding compassion for the people I've filed a lawsuit against, and compassion for myself, and compassion for just the state of our world, where I want to point fingers.
Yeah. All right. So we're sorry for the necessity for lawsuit, right? They're never comfortable. They are expensive. You have a tool that you can use to help to bring closure and resolution. And that would be to bless the situation, to bless the individuals, and allow yourself to be complete internally so that it can be complete externally. You know what we mean. You understand. Yeah.
Yes.
And so, blessing is a huge tool. You all don't use blessing enough.
Yes.
Those places of challenge, bless the situation, the people, bless yourself, right? So the it looks like it's going to be postponed for a little while. Bless it, right?
Thank you.
There's sometimes a certain amount of angst when you feel that you must sue people, but also there's a kind of a bit of shame in there that, oh my gosh, I don't really want to sue somebody, but I feel that I must. So if there's any shame, please bless that and release it as well. Okay. So
Yes.
the health problems are exacerbated by the stress that is currently, your experience. So what and you know that we can only make suggestions, that we are not a doctor in this life, right?
Yes.
Pay attention to your kidneys. There's some lessening of their function, right? Which is creating a little bit of toxicity in the body. So whatever you do, make sure that you're hydrating, and that's not just water, that's things that actually hydrate you, like coconut water and gray salt in the water that you drink, because that adds minerals and hydration as well, and it will help to flush and balance the kidneys. We're also seeing that there's within the digestive tract there are some challenges, right? And it might not be impacting you every day, but we are being called to share with you that like 2/3 of your immune lives in your gut. So please nurture and nourish your gut pre, post, all the biotics, right? There's a company that is clean. This is for everyone. They have lots of different things. You can look and see their products are clean. And the company is called Silver Fern. Gaia Herbs is also another good choice. Reducing the inflammation is going to make you feel a lot better. And so one of the ways to do that is to work with your lymphatic system. Something that you might find that is helpful is one of the platforms that you stand on that shake.
Yes.
That really helps not only with the muscles, but it helps with the kidneys, it helps with the digestion, it helps with the lymphatic system.
Just before I asked my question, I've been using my muscle vibrator. Thank
Yeah.
you.
Yeah. So, is there anything that we haven't touched on?
No, I think I understand and I very much appreciate. You're absolutely right about the digestive issues, and I will follow your
Yeah.
advice on the.
We have one more piece of advice.
Mm-hmm.
You have been a person who's always grabbed life in two fists. Choose life, beloved one. Don't let this take you to a place that you are so overwhelmed, right? That you can't grab life by the horns. Okay?
Thank you, Metatron.
Indeed. You are deeply loved, beloved one. You may call upon us, Yeshua, Magdalene, all are there for you. All right? You're not alone. All right?
Thank you for the reminders. Many blessings.
Indeed. And you know, you're welcome to reach out to a woman anytime. All right?
Yes.
Okay. Good. All right. All right, beautiful cat. Who is next?
All right. The next one is Jackie.
Hello, Jackie.
Hello, Metatron. So nice to see you. So to
Indeed.
speak.
Second time this month, right?
Yes, and I love it. I decided, based on the last person, I am also having gastrointestinal issues that my practitioner says have been going on for way too long. She thinks she's changed her opinion on what it is several times, but the last one was that it might be parasites. I've had several medical tests and they've all been negative. So they're not seeing anything. So I'm on a special diet, but one day I'm fine, the next day I'm not. I'm not sleeping well. I'm exhausted.
Yeah,
And
because
I
you're
find,
dehydrated. You're dehydrated too, beloved one.
oh, I believe that.
Yeah.
I have
Mhm.
problems with that.
Yeah. So, all right. So pay attention to how your levels of anxiety are impacting your belly.
Okay.
Because some of what you're experiencing is functional, right? There's something that has a name, but part of it is that your your gut is also reacting to your anxiety levels, your stress levels. Okay. And what happens is that you would think at some point in time it would get used to it and stop, but your system is actually becoming more and more and more sensitive. And that's because you're expanding, you're growing, you're evolving. And so the system, everybody's system, becomes more sensitive, all right? Sensitive to anger, frustration, anxiety, you know, um, the stress of pushing things in your life,
Mm-hmm.
right?
Yeah.
So what we see is that we do not see we do not see necessarily a parasite, but we do see um, a bit of candida.
Okay.
Okay, we don't know if that is considered a parasite or if it is a bacteria. So, but there are things that, and your naturopath can help you to find the right cocktail of things and to find something that will be consistent, right? Sometimes you're not consistent with taking, supplements and things, and so this particular situation requires you to be consistent with what you do, whether you think it's working or not. Please be consistent, because it's homeopathy, naturopath always takes longer to work, right?
Right. Yeah.
Well,
And sometimes I get an upset stomach, so I stop everything.
mhm.
But maybe I should, go through it.
Well, and don't take everything all at one sitting. Separate things that you take so that your body is not being overwhelmed, right? That will be helpful as well. Okay.
Okay. I find myself withdrawing because from
Yes.
life because I
Yeah.
don't feel well or I don't have the vitality or
Yes. Yes.
to do anything.
Yep. We
Yeah.
totally know that's been part of our woman's challenge over the last couple of weeks. She was recently diagnosed with type 2 diabetes.
Oh dear.
And medication, her body doesn't like medication at all. And so she's not left the house.
Hmm.
She's had to cancel events and clients because she's not able to be present. She's, you know, in the bathroom. So, yeah, we understand. And that generates more anxiety, because when you think of, "Oh, I've got to finally go to the grocery store," then you start becoming anxious, wondering if you're going to be able to make it there and back okay, right?
Hmm.
So we
It's
understand.
kind of more withdrawing from people that cause me stress.
Well, that's not a bad thing.
No, actually, yeah. I kind of took a vacation from certain people this week,
Yeah,
except for my doggy.
yeah. Our woman's daughter reached out. She hasn't had a chance to respond and said, "You've been really quiet this week. What's going on?" Right. So,
Right, I called it a vacation.
yeah, yeah, yeah. All right, beloved one. Be
Thank you.
well.
And thank you
Indeed,
so much for
indeed.
being here.
Indeed, our pleasure. All right, Kat.
All right. The next one is joke.
Oh, hi. Yoke
Hello.
here. Sorry, I'm probably no image, but I can
Okay, we
see you.
understand.
Can you hear me well?
Yes, we can hear you, Yoke.
Wonderful. It's great to be here, Metatron and Wendy. Thank you for having us. And
Yes.
I am soon going to travel for 2-3 months, 10 weeks. I'm going to Asia, Australia, Singapore, Malaysia, and China. And the world is somewhat chaotic to most people, and many flights are disturbed or canceled, or countries are running out of supplies and petrol. So, but I'm still going to go on my travel. As booked many different tours, and that can't really be canceled. So, I ask for your blessings, and I guess the question is that good for me to proceed with my travel plan?
We feel that you will receive a lot of nurture from your travels. Yes, you might run into things, but they're not insurmountable, like longer waits, right? You might find that you make a decision to stay one place longer and not go to another place. The areas that you are visiting are kind of away from a lot of the chaos, right? And so this will be what we call an activation journey for you. Each place that you go, you will receive activations, and you will be called to the land and called to the grids, and we ask you to be present with those when you feel called, right? When you come back to New Zealand, then you will find yourself changed. Yeah.
Thank you so much. I had that intuition that this is going to be a very activating, very divinely orchestrated trip. So
Yes.
I am going
Yes.
to
And
really enjoy it.
yes, and what we know about you, Yoke, is that you trust your intuition. So if something doesn't feel right, then listen. Okay?
I will. Thank you so much.
Indeed,
And
beloved.
I look
It's,
forward to serve, to do
yes.
as much great work that
Yes.
um, I guess cosmic law would allow under the circumstances. So really looking forward to, co-creation and cooperation with the divine as well throughout the trip. And that will be a awesome journey, I feel.
Yes, yes, indeed. And we look forward to hearing about it when you return. All right?
Thank you so much. Thank you for your blessing and thank you for your guidance and
Indeed.
namaste.
Namaste, beloved.
Okay, so the next one is Michelle.
All right. Is your puppy awake, beloved?
No, you always put her to sleep.
Yeah, we're good for something.
You always relax her and put her to sleep. She's enjoying that.
So how can we assist you today?
Okay. There was a lot, and I was thinking, oh, question this, that, and oh, here's this and that. I feel like I'm pretty grounded with things. My Reiki journey is going good. I'm getting better. I'm getting more confident, things with that. So then I was like, oh, should I ask for something fun? And then it was no, there is something that I feel like I'm ignoring that keeps coming up in the Reiki circles. And it's like a conflict or a blockage with my heart and my throat that's connected.
Mm-hmm.
And even with all the shadow work and the questions and the other healing, I am frustrating myself with finding it.
All right. So please don't push, right?
Okay.
I'll ask guidance to show you. Let it actually bubble up. And what we see is that, in some regards, beloved one, your heart is still healing from trauma, right? And so while it's opening more, it isn't fully trusting that it can open and be safe, right? And your voice, it has never been a problem before, right? This is something that you're not used to. You're used to speaking your truth. You're used to standing in your sovereignty, right? So please take a look at what you're bumping up against that would make you feel like you needed to contract or to become small, right? Because you're not broken, right? There's nothing quote unquote wrong other than a perception and a couple of emotions that are still rattling around in there that will find their way to the surface to be witnessed and healed. Okay. It's all coming together. Right? You are the best that you can be in every moment.
I try at work, and then I've, especially this week about being gentle. I've done that 3 days. I'm like, I'm not doing anything today, and that's okay.
Yeah,
And I just did it.
Yeah, sometimes you've got to let go and fall apart so that you can rebuild yourself again, right? That's a building analogy, but sometimes you just have to let go instead of trying to push through and let there be more of whatever it is that you're experiencing in the moment. Okay.
Yeah. And it does make sense. And
yeah,
definitely the healing these last 6 years has been just one right after another.
Yeah.
And their trust has been coming up a lot in various things lately.
Yeah. Take a breath. It's not at the human pace. It's at the pace of your soul. So trust your soul, beloved one. You know how to do that. We've seen you do it time and time and time again. Right? All will be well. Okay.
Yeah. And even earlier, I was thinking, oh, I had my other guy coming through. I'm like, who is it? I'm like, wait a minute, I know exactly who he is, and I am very resistant of him. And then that also brought around with the trust also.
Right. So connect with the guides that you do trust until you're able to trust this one. He's not going anywhere. He's loving you from, the background. Trust the ones that you trust and get to know him. Okay? At your own pace. You make the choices. You're the chooser in your journey. Yeah?
Very true. And she's still sleeping.
Beautiful. All right, beloved one, are you feeling complete?
Yes, still like you said, used to be one thing and now I'm another, and it does feel odd. So,
Yeah.
but it makes sense. And like, okay, yes. So like I have been hearing this. There's a lot of times like hearing it from the outside.
Yeah. Yeah. Pay
Uh,
attention. Pay attention to how you're talking to yourself too, right?
yes, that has been another thing. Very new for me. Uh, I have been giving myself a lot of grace and telling myself that everything's okay. Talking to myself like I would talk to my best friend rather than to me. And that is a new thing for me. So I was always hard on me, hard on me, hard on me. But
Yeah.
now
Yeah.
it's a different, softer for me.
Good. All right. Keep up the good work, beloved one. All right.
Thank you.
Indeed. All right.
All right. The next one is, oh, I don't know the name. I think it's Anna. Anna Wagner. I'm not sure. It's at iPhone, so I'm not sure.
Welcome, Anna. Welcome, beloved one. How can we help you today?
There we go.
Yes. There
I
you
figured
go.
it out.
Good. Good.
Hi, Metatron. It's nice to talk to you again.
Indeed.
I'm not even really sure how to ask this one, but most of my life I've had cats show up homeless, feral, whatever, knocking on my heart and my door. And when I bring them in, a lot of them have really bad behaviors and it can get painful, you know. And I was told, I think by a psychic, that the worse the behaviors are, the more intense the lesson is for me. I don't even know if I'm saying that right.
Okay,
So,
we understand.
okay, my question is, does a cat come here from the angelic realm or whatever, wherever they come from, with a consciousness of what it's doing here in the moment? Or is it like a human that comes here with a plan, but we don't remember what went on before?
So, uh, animals come with soul contracts.
Okay.
And so, the ferals that come to you, there's a contract, an agreement that is connected to a lesson and a blessing, right? Well,
Mm-hmm.
the blessings are easy to see. The lessons are less easy to see, right?
Yeah.
And so, you know, one of the things that we just heard Archangel Michael say, uh, be careful with the scratches that you get,
Yeah.
right? Because from feral cats, they can become infected very quickly.
Yeah.
So perhaps having, something that you wear upon your hands when you're working with them until you're able to, you know, get them calm, right?
Okay.
We understand that once they end up on your doorstep, you feel responsible for them.
Yep.
Please know that you're not going to be able to save all of them. You're
No.
going to have to find a really beautiful rescue organization that will be willing to take some of the very aggressive ferals, okay?
Well,
Because
there's not really too many like that. What they do is they throw them on a farm and then, it's
let them
goes
be
from there.
barn cats, right? That's not,
Yeah.
that's not that's not terrible, right?
Except for the birds. Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
but your health is at risk from the scratches. So please just be careful.
Okay.
All right.
Well, this last one isn't really feral. I think he was probably booted out of his home and showed up here, and he seems rather sort of half tame, but he gets really wild. So
Yeah.
yeah.
Any animals experience trauma just like humans do, and it takes a while to heal. They
Right.
don't have the access to therapy, right? They don't
Yeah.
have the access to those that can talk them through things.
Right.
So, thank you for what you do. Right?
Yeah. Well, I had thought about animal communication, but it's been kind of on the back burner because of the surgeries I've had and things I'm going through. But yeah, I would like to.
And we have a friend of Metatron that is, her name is Nina Padovano, and Nina is a beautiful animal psychic.
Okay.
And if you're looking for somebody who's lovely and integral to talk to you about your animals, she would be good.
Oh, that'd be great.
Yes. Joyce, do you have her information? Can you put it in the chat for Anna?
Okay. Yeah, I will find it there.
Okay. So Anna, Joyce will put it in the chat so you can get her information, all right?
Okay, thank you so much. I appreciate it.
You're so welcome. Take care of yourself.
I will.
All right, Kat.
All right. The next one is choice.
Hello, Joyce. We see that Jackie still has a hand up. We've talked to Jackie. Is that correct, or is that for another go around?
Yes, we already talked with Jackie.
Okay. So
Yeah, I
Jackie,
do have another question, but I'll
Oh,
wait
okay.
till the
all
end.
right. Wait till the end. Okay. So Joyce, hello, beloved one.
Hello, Metatron. So lovely to be here with you and everyone. Thank you so much.
Yes.
I am looking for discernment and guidance. My 4 teeth that have issues. I'm researching and questioning what the trajectory of how they came about to be in physical form, and what behaviors and what thought patterns I have. My question straight to the bone is, am I continuing any behaviors, patterns of thought that would continue my mouth to have these issues? I believe I'm like detoxing.
Yeah, definitely.
I may be fooling myself. And so I guess that's what I'm asking.
Okay. All right. So there's so many layers to this, as you know, right?
Yes.
And one of the things that they are, they're your teacher, right? In regard to fear.
Interesting.
Yeah. So, so take a look at any fear that you have going on with your mouth, or any fear that you might have going on, outside of your mouth, right? And it's also, and what we're also seeing is that, sometimes things happen, and this happens to everyone, and you turn away because you don't want to deal with it. It's like, yeah, I'm gonna put that off on, I don't want to deal with it. But your mouth needs to be attended to.
Yes.
Okay.
It is. Yes,
moving
it is
forward, right? Moving forward always. And so take care of it as well as you take care of the rest of yourself.
Yeah, I'm class, I think.
That's also the message, right?
the fear, is it current fear ongoing? Can you separate that out? Or is it past fear I'm looking at? Or recently past fear I'm looking at?
Well, it's just everybody has fear that runs in the background, right? And there are things that exacerbate that fear. For you, it's things with your mouth, right? Things with your teeth. And so we cannot pinpoint it to a certain, you know, lifetime. It's a program that runs. If you can think of it as a program, a pattern that is constantly running in the background, but you know how to work with programs and codes
Yeah.
and all of that kind of good stuff. So you can ask to be shown,
Okay.
it's
Okay.
not going to be a one and done. It's going to be in
Yeah.
layers, right? Be in layers,
Okay.
right?
Thank you so much.
You're welcome, beloved
I
one.
love you.
We love you as well. All right.
So the next one is Jackie.
No, no, no. Jackie goes last.
Okay, and
Who's
then
next?
is Barinda.
All right.
Yeah.
Hello, beloved. Good to see you.
Hi, Metatron. Good to see you. Lovely to be here. I almost missed your class, so
That's
so I will
okay.
say, what was the purpose? Like, I made it right on time, so I will say, is there a calling, or is there always like your voice in the back of my head, always saying, "Hey, time to," because I enjoy being here, and it's it brings changes a shift in the frequency. It brings little happiness, little lightness. So I
Beautiful.
would say,
Beautiful.
and
We're so glad that we can be of assistance that way. Yeah.
thank you. So yeah, I just wanted to say hi and any message of love, anything.
Thank you. Thank you. And that's an important thing to remember is that your presence brings light wherever you go. You are
Thank you.
anchoring that beautiful light every day with every step. That is how you are in service to Gaia and beyond, right? So
Thank you. Thank you.
keep up the good work.
Oh, okay. What if there's days I feel intense? Just talk to Gaia or to the light source.
I'm sorry, say it again.
I say, what if there's a day that feels more like intense? Do I just talk to Gaia and the source itself?
Yeah, absolutely. The more you talk to Gaia, the more you talk to source, guides, whomever, the easier the communication is going to flow. The more blessings you'll receive from messages and just presence, right? Yeah.
Thank you, Metatron. It's lovely seeing you. I love being here. Thank you.
Indeed, beloved one. Thank you for being here.
Love and light. Thank you.
All right. All right. So we only have a couple more. Jackie will be last, but we have
Okay.
Kaya.
So
Kaya?
yeah.
Okay. Hello.
I have a question. You were speaking earlier, Metatron, about coherence and how important it was to be coherent. And when you talked about that, I heard vital life force energy. And I guess my question would be, I intuitively know what you mean by coherent and have experienced it. But if you could expound a little bit more on it.
Okay. So coherence is alignment on steroids. Right? Coherence is being so attuned, so aligned that there's no wiggle room at all in the connection. That's the simplest way that we can explain it. And so when people are in coherence, they're solid, they're anchored in the connection, right? It doesn't go anyplace. It's constant, consistent, without any thought at all. Is that helpful for you?
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. I think I just wanted to hear it because I feel it, but I just kind of wanted to like get my mind on board with what's going on in the heart,
Yeah.
so to speak. Not that I needed my mind to get on board, because eventually it does when my heart keeps on plowing ahead with it. So I thank you for that. It's just always good to hear it over and over.
Right, right. Well, and people very seldom come to coherence in an instant. Coherence is a little bit of a journey, right? So our woman in Metatron are in coherence, right? There's like no space between us, kind of a thing. But it didn't happen all at once. It was a journey to come into that resonance, that coherence, right? So it's a journey. Don't push, everybody. Don't push.
Thank you.
Indeed. Indeed. All right, beautiful Jackie. What is your next question? You are muted.
I turned my photo on. Something has been happening to me regularly, and I kind of want to know what's a good response. I am attracting, like Velcro, young men between 13 and say 19, and they want to talk to me. And sometimes it's just in a park and they ask if they can walk with me. Or they have a dog and our dogs start playing and they start asking questions, or I ask questions. And they seem lost. They seem to not know who they are. They're just, kind of untethered. So I talk with them as long as they want, and then they kind of disappear and maybe they'll come back. But some of them hug me, and I'm kind of, I feel for them. And I just wonder what message they want and what they might need from me.
And that will be different with each and every one, right?
Right.
We will say, Jackie, that one of the important things is that since they are untethered and unsure, that if you will ground, right, you help to tether them as well. And anything that you speak from the heart that gives hope or lets people know that they are seen and heard, that goes a long way. You won't be able to, quote unquote, heal these individuals, but you will plant seeds of healing, right?
Right.
Yeah. And then those seeds will blossom. So then we're hearing one of your guides say, where are you lost and unanchored? Because each one that approaches you and you have communication with, is a reflection of you.
Okay.
So this is twofold. You're seeing yourself in someone else, and you are in the position to be a beautiful light for someone else. Okay.
Okay. They seem to want advice. And
connection, right?
Right. Yeah. Sometimes I say, have you talked to your parents about this?
Mm-hmm.
And why do you feel different? And,
Yeah. Yeah. So if you are open to it, then please continue, right? You can think of it as part of your path.
yeah, I've been thinking about how I could, I don't know, maybe counsel men at that age, adolescence. I saw a movie about it that really affected me called Adolescence.
Yeah. But think about it, and if that is something that seems reasonable, then give it a try. Counseling in the park. Counseling at the dog park, right?
As our dogs go off and play, right?
Indeed. Indeed. All
All
right.
right. Well, thank you. Thank
You're
you for the
welcome. You're welcome. All right. We see that several other people have joined us. Welcome, everyone who have come in. All right, we are ready to be complete for today. Our woman's body has reached maximum capacity. So we thank you for joining us tonight. We hope that you received what you needed today. And we will look forward to seeing you next time. Yeah. Until then, beloved ones, namaste.
Namaste, Metatron, and thank you, Wendy.
Namaste.
Om Shanti. Thank you, Wendy and Metatron.
Thank you.